Watch him mark it up. Touchdown, Sioux Falls.
40, the 30, and he is gone to the house. Touchdown, Tallahassee.
Tipped and picked off by Colin Douglas, who's going to take it back all the way.
A pass caught, first down. What a move! Dr. Sim, get out of here! The doctor is in for the touchdown!
And with that, the SFL welcomes you to the last week of the Season 9 regular season. It's the finale in Tallahassee for the Pride as they look to take on the Carolina Skyhawks. Tallahassee finds themselves in a position where they can potentially control their own destiny. A Tallahassee win, a Queen City loss, and the point differential are the real big deterrents real big determining factors between the Pride getting the home field advantage in the Eastern Conference playoffs. But they need to get over a hurdle in the Carolina Skyhawks, as do the Queen City Corsairs. We'll keep an eye on that game throughout as Queen City takes on Baltimore. If Queen City takes care of business, they're set. If they don't, Tallahassee wins, then things get a little more interesting as we go forward. Chris Curtis in the broadcast booth, welcoming everybody to Tallahassee, Florida. Coin toss on your screen right now as we have football looming in the playoffs right around the corner as the Carolina Skyhawks will receive to start this game. Very, very tight race in the Eastern Conference comes down to these last two games. Big doubleheader. Eric Vincent has the call for the Queen City and Baltimore game. And as mentioned, I will be keeping an eye on that one, giving you guys score updates throughout. But we are ready for football in Florida as the kick will go all the way down to the 9-yard line. Return ongoing, get it to the 31. And that is where the Skyhawks will start with the football. Take a look at Mark Biddix, the Carolina quarterback. He is ready to bring his Skyhawks offense out.
First and 10 from the Hawks, 82 yards.
Sean Harrelson, Matt Strike, and Heath McDaniel Jr. are going to be the weapons he uses on offense. It'll be a pass over the middle, tipped and incomplete. Very, very good stuff. Bernard Gooden, the free safety, coming up and jumping that route, just about getting an interception out of it. So a rough first play for Carolina.
Second and 10.
Johnny English, number 24, the running back for Carolina. Expect him to get the ball a decent amount of time. He's in the backfield now. That's a throw to the left over the head of his intended receiver. That was looking for Sean Harrelson, but instead it'll be 3rd and 10 upcoming for Carolina. Ready to go, 3rd and 10. Biddix is in the gun, 5 wide. Trying to get to the 41. He's going to go long left side. That's a catch, and he's got some room in front of him. Down to the 30-yard line. The 29 is where they'll mark him. That is a big, big grab, and that is Heath McDaniel Jr., number 80 for the Skyhawks. That is a great grab on the left side. Huge conversion on 3rd down, and they're backing up the Pride into their own territory. Crazy good work from the southpaw Biddix. He's under center on this play. Hand off to English through the middle. Going to cut through a tackle. And he'll get 6. First carry of the game for Johnny English. Gets down to the 23-yard line. Carolina just trying to play spoiler here. At this point, they have nothing to lose as they sit at a 1-10 mark. They would love to go 2-10. And keep their rivals away from what they want, which is a higher seed. Throw to the outside, has English out there. A quick tackle is going to get him to the 21, and it'll be 3rd and a couple. Appreciate you guys spending a majority of your evening here with us at the SFL. Update from Alaska, 6-0, as looks like Mexico City scored a touchdown, but Alaska got there to take away the extra point. I formation as we're back in Tallahassee. Felix under center. Quick drop, looks, throws over the middle, looking, end zone, tipped and nearly intercepted. Very, very close, but it'll be taken away. Alex Bond, the safety position, jumps up, nearly brought it back. Tallahassee crowd getting loud, trying to will their team into a big stop on third down. Ready to go. 4th and 2. They're going to try to get him offside. They will try. It will not work. Tallahassee is not going to fall for that, and we are looking at a field goal upcoming for the Skyhawks. 38-yard field goal going to be on the way very shortly. Kickers lined up, 38 yards out, trying to get Carolina on the board. Not much changes if Tallahassee loses this. They still would play Chicago in the first round of the playoffs. That kick is on the way. It's a good one, and it is through. So 37 yards away, knocks it through. Carolina has their first lead of the game. First points belong to Ezekiel Klein. Kickoff coming. Give Tallahassee the football. Their first possession, Christian Christensen. This will be back the other way. Return incoming. Get it down to the 29. That's where Christensen will have the first possession for the Tallahassee Pride. They start this game at the 29. Take a look at J. Calvin Kim there, number 20. He proves to be a pretty big part of this offense. He's got just under 1,700 yards so far this season. And he'll get the first touch on first down. Has a hole to run through, and he'll get 5. So just to spell it out a little more complicated, like for Tallahassee, if they win and Queen City loses, the Pride need to make up the differential. The differential right now is 9. So they need to beat the Carolina Skyhawks by, I'd say, at least 9, or Queen City needs to win by less than that. The math needs to equal out, so the net points are better for Tallahassee for them to get the 1 seed. It's another run for Calvin Kim. He has a first down. And they start moving the sticks towards midfield. But just to simplify things, Tallahassee just needs to win. Take care of their own business. If they can do that, then we will be all set as far as then they just can watch the scoreboard. See what happens in Baltimore. Queen City on the road this week. Through the middle, another one for Calvin Kim, 4 yards. Just underway in a happy Tallahassee. Their team going to the playoffs. Just a matter if they go in as the 2 seed or the 1 seed. Carolina trying to play spoiler. And off to Calvin Kim, and he goes absolutely nowhere. 7:35 left, and a big tackle. Phil Hall, the defensive end, adding some speed to that outside edge. He's going to get to the running back. Christensen stuck in a 3rd and 7. In danger of having this drive stall out. It'll be his first pass of the game. Looks to throw, throws to the outside. That is a catch and a toe drag, but not enough for the first. Ken Gossett unable to get the sticks. It'll be 4th and 3. Punt incoming for Tallahassee. Tallahassee going to try to pin the Skyhawks deep. Cannot answer the opening field goal by Ezekiel Klein and the Skyhawks. As this will get down to the 13-yard line. And no fair catch called for it. He's going to pay for it. Gets hit hard at the 10-yard line. They'll actually mark it forward progress at the 14. So that will be where Biddix is back out and tries to move his offense. Got to take a look at Cody Scott as well, the big tight end. He's number 81. He'll be looking to make some plays over the middle. It'll be a Biddix throw on first down. Has the tight end, Cody Scott. Oh, I'm sorry, actually that is Sean Harrelson, his first grab. Thought it was 81, it actually was 11, and he has it at the 30-yard line, first down. Good work for the Carolina tight end. Mark Biddix been pretty efficient through the air at this point. Had a couple of balls that were put in dangerous areas, but the ones that are on target are right where his receivers need them to be. Split back formation. Going to the outside, has English going to the right. Tries to juke move to the left. He juked into 3 defenders. He gets taken down. 2nd and 4 at the 37 as Carolina makes it a little more manageable, trying to get to the sticks. Need to get to the 40 for a new set. Big 59 Ryan Nadenson looking to make an impact on this 2nd and 4. That's through the middle and a first down for Johnny English. Good job running on the inside tackle. And he has himself a first down, and the Carolina Skyhawks have themselves a first down. Update from Alaska. The Mexico City Aztecs have scored again, 13-3 over the Storm. This time they hit the extra point. This will be English through the middle, breaks through 1 tackle, tries to spin through 3, and he'll get 9 yards out of it. As they are still at the near the midfield stripe. They're at the 49. So 2nd and 1 upcoming. Ooh, Mark, sorry to hear that. Hopefully everything goes well. Shout out to Mark Biddix in chat. Daughter is in the hospital. Prayers recommended and warranted. Through the middle, that's a catch and a touchdown to Sean Harrelson. Just as we say that, Biddix goes over the top, and that is 6 points for Carolina. What a seed over the middle from Biddix to Harrelson. Got behind the safeties, and Carolina's going to go up 2 possessions on the what very well could be the East 2 seed. Good work, and this is a silent crowd in Tallahassee at the moment. Ezekiel Klein is going to line up for the extra point. As he looks to make it a 10-0 lead. Snap good, hold good, and it is through. So Carolina puts a touchdown on the board. First of the game through the air for Mark Biddix. First of the game receiving for Sean Harrelson, as he had 2 big receptions on that drive, including the touchdown. And we'll see what Christensen can do to answer. And that is on the way down to the 8-yard line. Grab their spin move and not going much of anywhere, down to the 27. And that is where the Pride and Christian Christensen will set up shop. Expect to see a little less of J. Calvin Kim on this drive. Did well early, but those inside runs eventually stalled out as Carolina saw what was coming. Defensive line moves. Christensen looks to throw. Throws short. Little tight end screen over the middle. It's a very, very short one, and it's a 2nd and 7. Generic Jefferson with a catch. It'll make it a 2nd, or just a 3-yard gain.
2nd and 7 from York Pine, 30-yard.
In the backfield is J. Calvin Kim. 3 wide for Christensen. He will take a 5-step drop, looks to throw. Right side, jumping the route, but it doesn't matter, is the safety for the Skyhawks. David Yanez jumped the route, but it was very, very close, and a pass to the right side warrants a 1st down for the Pride. Very, very good-looking play. So Tallahassee moves the sticks. They're near the midfield stripe.
1st and 10. Ball at 38 yards.
Under center is Christensen. 3 bunch to the bottom of your screen. Hand off to Calvin Kim. Breaks through 1 tackle. Breaks through 2. He's going to spin through 3. And he is going to go to the house. Tallahassee touchdown. J. Calvin Kim. Did you? My goodness, what a run from the halfback. Broke 2 tackles within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. You'll see him here. 1, 2, and then how about a spin move? Right there, shake and bake, and he is gone. J. Calvin Kim gets his Pride back in it. Extra point incoming for the Pride. Make it a 10-7 game if everything is right, and it is. So a 3-point game again, and that is a fantastic display of running ability by J. Calvin Kim. And the Pride are definitely back into this game. They will not let this dream of the 1 seed go quietly. And this will be a grab down to the 27-yard line on the return. And it's a good one. So that is where Mark Biddix will come out for his next drive. Had one over the top to Sean Harrelson just a little bit ago. Quick strike offense from Carolina netted them points. See what they can do. Throw to the outside. It's Johnny English. He goes absolutely nowhere. 2-yard loss. Good tackling. I believe it was the linebacker who got out to him. Under center, Biddix has the handoff to English, and he will get those 2 back, make it 3rd and 10. 5 carries, 27 yards, just over 5 a carry. Not too shabby. This is a throw over the middle. Biddix looking long, but his receiver was not on the same page. Feels bad for the Skyhawks. Make it 4th and 10, so they'll have to punt it away. Punt incoming. Punter backed up to his own 12. Snap is a good one, has plenty of room, and he'll get off a decent punt. Back to the 37. Grabbed there, return to the 42. So here come the Pride. Christensen trying to put another touchdown on the board for his guys. J. Calvin Kim with a good start so far has a touchdown. Offset eye. 9-step drop for Christensen. Throw to the left, has a catch. He's got some room to run, and that is a good one. Wesley Weeks, the tight end, to the outside, and that is a first down. The bronze tight end coming up with huge dividends for this Tallahassee roster. Plenty of room, and he's able to cut it out. As Blake Herman, trying to make the tackle on him, eventually does chase him down. It'll be at the 31 of Carolina. One pass, and they're already in field goal range. In the gun is Christensen. 7 in the box from Carolina. Crowding the line, they send 4. Going to the outside, nearly picked off, but it is indeed a catch. And a good one for Jared Cochran. First time we've called his name this evening. He has one that'll make it 2nd and 5. You saw a diving Skyhawk out there trying to make the interception. Could not get it done. Very close.
2nd and 5.
Flag on the play, encroachment. Kim's got some extra running room to the outside, and he's in to the house. J. Calvin Kim does it again, and the Tallahassee Pride are in good shape. Penalty will be declined. It'll be a Pride touchdown, and they will have the first lead of their first lead of the game with 2 straight scores on the ground. Crazy good from J. Calvin Kim, a man on a mission, trying to make sure his boys take care of business. Speaking of taking care of business, Queen City and Baltimore are underway in Baltimore. As mentioned, we'll give you score updates as things get going from the Monument City. So 14-10, 2 straight touchdowns for Tallahassee, and it's all thanks to J. Calvin Kim. We'll see what Mark Biddix can do to retaliate and bring his guys back to possibly taking the lead for themselves. That kick is a decent one. It'll get down to the 8-yard line, trying to return this, breaking through 1, not 2, and it will be down to the 29-yard line. Mark Strike, the return man for Carolina. Couple of marks for the Skyhawks on offense. Mark Biddix, we'll see how often he includes Mark Strike in his offense. 3 wideouts in the bottom of your screen. Throws over the middle, tipped in, nearly intercepted. You got to bring that one down. That's an opportunity gone by for the generic. I believe that was a corner who came up and made that play. But either way, a very good piece of defending to knock the ball to the ground at the very least. Biddix throws to the outside, has English down to the 29-yard line. Nothing doing much. Still a minute left in the first quarter. A lot of points already. 24 combined in the first.
Third and 9 from the Hawks, 30 yards.
Biddix is in the gun. Southpaw looks, throws, right side, got a catch, and that is Sean Harrelson again to the, maybe not, he is caught. Not going to get all the way to the house, very close, gets it to the 10-yard line, and another big strike from Mark Biddix is going to put the Skyhawks in the red zone. Very, very close, and we have ourselves the first and goal situation for the Skyhawks. See if they can punch it in. Take the lead again. Carolina trying to play a very legitimate spoiler. And at the moment, they are looking pretty good to do so. English through the middle, trying to hunt the goal line, and he'll get down to the 1. Very close to pay dirt, but unfortunately was not able to break the plane for Carolina. And it'll be second and goal as we end the first quarter of play. We will not see another play for this quarter. We will head to the second. 14-10 Pride. Tallahassee trying to keep them out of the end zone. English is in the backfield. They try to get points. Moving right to left towards the end zone. He's stuffed. Unable to get to pay dirt. It's third and goal. English 35 on the ground so far, averaging at the 5 yards a carry. Under center again. They're trying to stack the line. This will be a pass thrown to the outside to the flat. Finding the cone. He's got it. Touchdown. Johnny English and the Skyhawks. And Carolina takes the lead for the second time in this game. And nothing like a back and forth game in the first half.
Number 4 is back for the point after. Number 14 will hold the kick.
Incoming extra point for Ezekiel Klein. Trying to make it a 3-point lead. We've just started the second quarter of play. That kick is up and through. So Christian Christensen will get the ball back, and we'll see if we see what kind of offense he can retaliate with. But good stuff so far.
Hawks to kick off. Number 17 deep to receive.
And that kick is well on its way. It'll get down to the 8-yard line. And it'll be an immediate tackle at the 25, and he will go no farther. So here we go. Christensen on the field. J. Calvin Kim has been the workhorse in this contest. We'll see if that continues. Handoff through the middle, breaks through 1, tries to get through 3, but can't do it. And it'll be a 4-yard run for J. Calvin Kim. He's already up to 100 yards, and we haven't even hardly started the second quarter.
Second and 6. Ball at the 31 yard.
Under center. Hand off through the middle, and another big hit on J. Calvin Kim to the 33. 9:42 left. 3-point lead, but Tallahassee is on a third down that they really don't want to let go of. This will be a chance for Christensen. Christensen is hit as he threw, and he got rid of it in time, but Tallahassee is going to have to punt the football. Dangerous times for Tallahassee as they let the drive go. It stalls out. And don't look now, but it is a very, very good momentum swing for Carolina.
Here I come, punter. I'm coming. I'm gonna block the punt.
Kick is up and away, and it will be a time for the Skyhawks to return it. Not much doing, and he'll get it to the 30. The Crabs have taken the lead on the Queen City Corsairs 3-0 via a field goal. So that is something to look at. At the moment, both of these 1 and 2 seeds in the East being given a very good game, albeit still early in Baltimore. Under center is going to be Biddix. It'll be a draw handoff through the middle to English, and he'll get a couple. It'll be 2nd and 8. Under center. I formation is Biddix. 6 in the box against him. Drop it back, hand it off. It's English, and he gets lit up at the line. Behind the line. Huge hit from Ryan Nadenson as he gets into Johnny English. It's 3rd and a bunch. And they'll have a long 3rd down to convert to try to keep the drive alive. What a hit. Nadenson read that route the entire way. And Biddix is going to be in the gun by himself. 5 wide. He tries to make this happen. The southpaw backs it up. Has the football. Throws on the run to the outside. And that is a catch for Sean Harrelson. They are going to call it a grab. It's inbounds, and it's 1st and 10 for Carolina. And looks like defensive end Jason Moffitt gave a huge hit to the quarterback Mark Biddix on that play. Not able to get to him in time to stop that pass from being thrown on the run. And a really good grab is going to keep the Skyhawks moving in the right direction. In the backfield, Johnny English. Dropping it back, handoff through the middle. Breaks through 1, breaks through 2. And Johnny English will get a 1st down as they will move inside of Tallahassee territory to the 40-yard line. Three-point lead as we play about halfway through this second quarter of play from Tallahassee. English is in the backfield. Everybody stacking the line with the exception of 2 wide. Looking to throw to the outside, towards the sideline. That is a good-looking grab. Heath McDaniel Jr., his 2nd catch. 44 receiving yards for him so far. Baltimore now up 2 possessions on the Queen City Corsairs, a touchdown. Gives them what should be a 10-point lead pending the extra point. English is going to go down in a heap. 3rd and 5 upcoming. This generic player Parker able to get in on him. 3rd and a nickel. Biddix is going to need to possibly put this through the air. He will be with split backs. 6 in the box. Thrown towards the middle, and it's a catch. It's a good one.
16 yards on the play. First down, Hawks.
Heath McDaniel Jr. with his third catch of the evening is going to put the Skyhawks into scoring position on the Pride again. Tries to spin away from a would-be tackler, unable to do so. And it is 1st and 10 again. They're inside the red zone. First time this evening they've been inside the red zone. Everything they've done touchdown-wise has been from outside the 20. Handoff to English. Spin move, and he gets taken down after a gain of 3. That was Dylan Rowland, the linebacker, came up and made a good stop on Johnny English, keeping them to minimal gain. Under center. Expect this to be a run. They're stacking the line. It is. Handoff to English through the middle. He's going to get a couple. Count it 3. 3rd and 4, and they are in field goal range, so they should be able to make this at least a 6-point lead if they don't get in the end zone. You know they want a touchdown, though. Alaska has returned and taken the lead on Mexico City as well. English is the deep back in this I formation. Looking to throw. Biddix towards the right side, and getting in front of that is the linebacker again, Parker, as he will make the play to keep it towards the ground. 4th and 4 upcoming, and the Skyhawks are going to kick a field goal. Kick is up and on the way. It is through. So 20-14. As Ezekiel Klein is his second field goal of the game, he gives his guys a 6-point lead. Good stuff from Carolina so far. They've got 20 points on a high-powered Tallahassee defense. And with the exception of J. Calvin Kim, who's going to get his, there's no doubt about that, they've kept Christian Christensen more or less grounded. He had the one long pass to set up the J. Calvin Kim run to Ken Gossett earlier, but that was about it. This will be a return. And he gets down to the 27, and that's where they will come back out. Let's see what the Pride can do. They have 5 minutes left in this second quarter. Quickly approaching halftime in this game. And over on the game of the week, the Vancouver Legion are up on the Renegades 7-0. Handoff through the middle. That's a great run from Calvin Kim again. Tries to break through 2. Spin move puts him in a weird spot. It'll be 2nd and 2. Calvin Kim has himself an amazing day so far. Under center. Christensen with Kim in the backfield. Hand off to him through the middle, has a hole, tries to spin out of 1, but he has a first down as they move towards the midfield stripe, but not quite there yet. It'll be at the 41. So another first down on the board. Calvin Kim has been carrying the load on offense for Tallahassee. Continues to do so here. It'll be through the middle again. He'll get 3. No huddle called. Tallahassee trying to hurry up to the line. 5 in the box for Carolina. See how long they keep that look. Quick throw over the middle. That's a catch. Trying to get the first down. Was not able to do it. Christensen looking to make something happen. Under center. Look to hand it off to Kim, and he's got another first down. That'll be another play that'll get them nowhere. Calvin Kim cannot get it done. 2nd and 10, 46-yard line. Carolina trying to make a big stop, but they have to make a play defensively. They are not, or actually Tallahassee not able to make the catch there. It'll be 3rd down. Key 3rd down here as they keep the no huddle going. 3:05 left. Throw short right. It is a grab, but it will be Gossett who is short of the 1st down, at least for the time being. Clock is running. We'll see if they decide to challenge the spot of this ball. Does not look like they're going to. It's 4th and a chest hair. They decide to punt. They will give Carolina back the football. Keep in mind, Tallahassee gets it back at the start of the 2nd half. And that'll be a return at the 10-yard line down to the 13, and that is where Mark Biddix and company will set up shop. Update from Baltimore. Queen City has scored. They are down 3 points. First and 10. I formation. Johnny English is in the back. 6 in the box for Tallahassee. We'll see how many they send. They send 6. Run blitz. English can go nowhere. Down to the 11. 2nd and 12 upcoming. 48 yards in the ground for English versus 122 for Calvin Kim. Southpaw looks over the middle, and they had 2 hands on it, could not bring it down. That is a big, big defensive play from Bernard Gooden, the free safety, coming up to make the defensive effort. Under center, actually in the gun, is Biddix. Biddix is going to take the snap. 3-step drop, looks to throw, gets hit as he throws. It goes into the defensive line and hits the ground. Good stuff by Jake Berry, the defensive end, to get in front of that football. 4th and 12 upcoming. They're going to have to kick it from their own end zone to give the Pride really good field position. Kick is going to get out of the end zone with plenty of room. A fair catch called for smartly at the 38-yard line, and that is where Tallahassee is going to set up shop. A short punt. Only netted them about 40, well, actually, from where the punter was, but a 40-yard kick. Not great. Under center is Christensen. He has Kim in the backfield. He could go for a hat trick of touchdowns if he gets a handoff here. He has one. Breaks through 1, but not through 7, as he's going to get taken down by a few different Skyhawks. It's 2nd and 7. Guess that's the way you got to keep him contained. Just send everything you have at Calvin Kim and make Christensen beat you. Under center is Christensen. Hand off again to Kim. Tries to find a hole, unable to do so. 3rd and 7 upcoming. Big 3rd down for Carolina. They'd love to keep Tallahassee off the scoreboard going into the break. Throws right, has a grab. It's Ken Gossett who's going to take the 1st down, and they move the chains. No huddle happening. Plenty of timeouts for Tallahassee, trying not to use one right away. They've got 45 on the clock. Throw short. It's Gossett again. He has 8 yards on that catch, and Tallahassee calls their first timeout. So the no huddle nets them a few as Christensen fires it over the right-hand side. Not much distance on it. And Gossett got lit up for that effort.
Second and 2 from the Hawks, 17-yard line.
So here we go. Under center is Christensen. Got plenty in the box. They're only going to send 4. Throw over the middle. Has a grab towards the 2-yard line. Believe that was Jared Cochran who made that grab. Now they have in under center is Christensen at the 2, looking to score. It's Kim, but he makes the catch out of bounds. Very, very close.
Second and goal.
Under center is Christensen. Bottom of your screen, Gossett. Top of your screen, Cochran. Kim is in the backfield. Christensen looking to throw. Has Kim towards the outside. Trying to find the end zone. He does. Touchdown, Pride. Tallahassee again strikes. And they take the lead back. We are in a seesaw battle in the Sunshine State. The lead, of course, depends on this extra point. Haven't seen any reason to believe it shouldn't be good. But you just never know in this league. Kick is on the way. It is up and through. 21-20. We've seen 41 points so far in this game, and we are not even at halftime yet. Very close to it, however, with 24 seconds on the game clock. So Skyhawks have nothing to lose. They very likely may just try to heave and hope for the end of the half Hail Mary. They have a couple of timeouts as well, so they could try to utilize those and make this 24 seconds go as long as possible. This will be a return due to the 29-yard line. Biddix is underneath center. He's got Johnny English behind him. Likely going to be a run play, it looks like, the way they're stacking the line. And it is. English going to get the handoff. Not going very far. Trying a no huddle. They're going to try for 2 rushes in a row just to pad English's stats. 9 on the game clock. Handoff to English again. Has a hole. Has a broken tackle, and he's going to get the first down. They call a timeout with 3 seconds on the clock. You take a look there at James Klein, head coach for the Carolina Skyhawks, debating on what he's going to do with his team here. 3 seconds on the clock. I fully expect a heave and hope here. Love me a little Hail Mary action. It looks like that's what we may get. 3 at the top of your screen. They are going to go for the end zone. The southpaw getting ready, pump fakes, looks to throw, and he's going to get hit and taken down. The defensive line finally gets to him at the 36-yard line, and that is where we will end the half. Jason Moffitt comes up, puts a hit on him, knocks him down. A sack goes to him. We are at halftime, 21-20. The Pride and Skyhawks doing battle in the Sunshine State. Let's head over to our SFL studios for a game break, and we'll be back right after this. And welcome back into Tallahassee, Florida, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Curtis along with you in Tallahassee as the Pride and Skyhawks do battle. Updating you on playoff scenarios, as if you're just joining us, there is a little bit of a complication that we need to go over. There is a point differential right now between the Queen City Corsairs, the top of the Eastern Conference, and the Tallahassee Pride in the number 2 spot of 9 points. That's the differential. If Tallahassee can meet that 9-point differential, Queen City is currently down in their game 20-7. So if the Tallahassee Pride can win and that score, that differential holds in Baltimore, then we could have Tallahassee taking the 1 seed. Would be very, very interesting, but Baltimore has just put up a touchdown. Sansa Robinson taking it to the house on the outside. He puts up points for Baltimore. As we get underway in the second half, Christensen will have none of this. This will be a play right over the middle, and that is an absolute missile. Wesley Weeks brings that one in. He needed a bulletproof vest to catch this one, but he does at the midfield stripe. Under center is Christensen. Defensive line shifting around for Carolina. First play from scrimmage nets them a bunch. This will be a play over the middle again. It's Wesley Weeks. He's been the premier target at the tight end position for this Pride roster in this game. He's got his 3rd catch, and he's got a bunch of yards. His average is well over 15 yards per catch in this game. Under center is Christensen. 9-step drop, throws deep, left side, looking for the end zone. He's got Jared Cochran, and it is a Tallahassee touchdown. Oh, what a grab. And a perfectly placed throw, and he's going to give us a jig in the pay dirt to celebrate that one. An absolute bomb from Christensen is going to put his guys up 8 points after the extra point. Crazy developments. That is 3 plays from scrimmage. In the, was it 2? It might have been 2. 2 plays from scrimmage to start the second half, and Tallahassee is already going to put points up on the board. They are handling their business very well on offense. So Skyhawks are going to get the football. Mark Biddix going to have his first possession as we get into the second half of play. Kick is going to get down to the 12-yard line. Grabbed there. Breaks through or jumps over one. Not much farther than that. It'll be 1st and 10. Mark strike the return man. That should put him up over the 100 yards in return yards for him today. Under center. On first down. Expect to see English get a little more involved here. They try to possibly slow down the pace of this game. This will be to the outside. English does have the football, and he is absolutely lit up at the 34-yard line. Did not see who made that hit, but they came in like a truck, and we did not get the license plate number. Very, very close. You take a look there at Sean Harrelson. He's got 145 receiving in this game. As Biddix has not had himself a bad game through the air. This will be through the right side. Nearly intercepted twice, but not able to bring that one in on the tip as Parker, the generic player. And that'll be 3rd and 8 for the Skyhawks. Last thing they want is a 3-and-out here. 3 wide to the left, 2 wide to the right. Or 1 wide to the right, 1 in the slot for Biddix. He's going to throw to the outside, has a grab for Harrelson. He's going to add a couple more to his total, but he does not get the first down. It'll be 4th and 4. Punt upcoming from their own 38. And things, I think, are officially getting out of hand early in Baltimore. Baltimore has put up yet another score. They're going to go up 27-7 over Queen City. And that punt was nearly gotten to by the special teams coverage. This will be a catch and a possible return. Spin move, but not going much of anywhere. So the Queen City Corsairs are down. The Tallahassee Pride are up, which is exactly what the Pride want. And the differential is as such that Tallahassee could leapfrog the Corsairs and take that 1 seed if things hold. Under center, Christian Christensen. He's going to try to put his guys up 2 scores on the Skyhawks. It's going to be to the outside to J. Calvin Kim. He breaks through 1, has some room to the outside. He turns on the afterburners and gets down to the 42-yard line. What a juke move about 20 yards previous to keep his guy towards the outside. And J. Calvin Kim, man, that guy can move. Absolutely unreal running from J. Calvin Kim, and he's going to be in the backfield again. Don't expect him to take a break. All we can say about that. Under center, he's going to be handoff through the middle. He's going to try to break through 2. He cannot. Another 7-yard gain. He's got 132 on the ground. He's closing in on 200 all-purpose yards. He's got 2 rushing touchdowns and a receiving touchdown to his credit. He's been all over the field offensively for this Tallahassee roster. Christensen able to lean on him pretty heavily. Handoff through the middle, trying to find the first down marker, and he will to the 32. 1st and 10. Kim moves the chains again. Under center. Handoff. Looking to the outside. Jukes through 1. Tries to spin through another. And he'll get down to the 27. 2nd and 5. Kim gets more possession time with the football. Just give him the ball and watch that man work. It's the name of the game so far. Hand off to him again. He's going to get tackled behind the line. Finally, Carolina able to get to him. As the linebacker comes up, makes a nice play. 2nd and 3rd and 6, should say, with the 28-yard line. Need to get to the 22. That'll give them the first. Under center. As Calvin Kim in the backfield looks to throw short, and a diving grab and a first down from Ken Gossett again. He's been really good with those short yardage conversions. As a quick little drop off to him just off the line of scrimmage is going to give them a new set of downs. We start things up again at the 18. Looking possibly end zone on this play, throwing short instead. It'll be a 4-yard gain. Safe to say, here come the Pride. They're in the red zone. They've been productive every time they've been here today. Under center, 3 at the top of your screen. Handoff to Calvin Kim. Going to try to get through 1. Try to get through 2. He will get 2, or actually near the first down marker. Not quite to it. He'll stop at the 10-yard line. 3rd and 1 upcoming, and it's another big third down defensively for the Skyhawks defense. Same formation. 6 in the box. Sending a little extra help. May not matter towards the end zone. No, he cannot quite get there, but Calvin Kim gets down to the 2-yard. Actually, no. It'll be the sub for him. The second halfback, Alan Urban, gets the ball and gets it to the 2. Giving Calvin Kim a little bit of a breather. That's Urban again behind him. Can tell by the sleeves. Under center. End zone. Touchdown. Tallahassee. Alan Urban. Or no, never mind. It is Calvin Kim. I thought he had this. Okay, never mind. Calvin Kim is 3rd rushing touchdown of this game. And he brings it in from 2 yards out. And just give the man the rock. Let him work. More points on the board for Tallahassee. Extra point going to be on the way very shortly. That kick is on and through. 15-point deficit. .440 left in the 3rd quarter of the Baltimore-Queen City game. Baltimore still up 20 points on the defending champions. We are pretty close to that same timeline here. 4:22 left in the 3rd quarter. And Tallahassee up 15. This will be down inside the 10 where it's caught. Has some room to run on the outside. Gets all the way to the 32-yard line. Good run back from Mark Strike. Under center, Mark Biddix. He's in the I formation trying to bring his guys back. Still no turnovers in this game. This will be over the middle. That one was nearly one. He's looking for Heath McDaniel Jr., but that pass broken up. Good work by the Tallahassee secondary. They're at the 32-yard line for a 2nd and 10. You got to think Mark Biddix looking up at that scoreboard, just seeing the cascade of points that are raining down from this Tallahassee offense. He's got to get a little intimidated. Do you think that's over the middle and dropped? Harrelson cannot bring that one in. He's had 11 targets, brought in 5 of them. Definitely got to bring more of those in. But no drops, so at least the ones that were at him, he was able to grab, except for this one, really. Had 2 hands on the football. When you have 2 hands on the football, you got to bring it in. Was unable to do so there. 3rd and 10. Skyhawks do not want a 3-and-out. Tallahassee crowd starting to get a little loud behind you. Looks to throw, throws left and deep. That one is picked off. First turnover of the game for either side goes in Tallahassee's favor. The generic cornerback Eric Long is going to beat Heath McDaniel Jr. to this ball, and he is able to bring it in for the Tallahassee secondary. Give Christensen back the football. Looking to throw to the outside. Has Calvin Kim. Spins through one, but he's able to hold on to him. Good piece of tackling there. Blake Herman able to come up and make the play from the safety position. Keeps this at a 2nd and 8. 2 passing touchdowns for the Tallahassee quarterback, Christian Christensen. Near perfect rating for him. This will be Kim, gets through the crowd into the 49-yard line. So keeping you abreast on the situation as it stands right now. If things hold the way they are at the moment, Queen City is down big in Baltimore. Tallahassee is up 2 scores against the Skyhawks. If the Pride can hold on and the Queen City Corsairs fall, Tallahassee will take the 1 seed. They will play against Atlanta in their first playoff matchup of the postseason. This is the ball to the outside, trying to break through the tackle is Calvin Kim, unable to do so. Carolina 35 is where they're at. If Queen City does get knocked down into that 2 seed, they will play Chicago and the enigma that is the Chicago Wildcats in their semifinal matchup. So very, very favorable meaning for that 1 seed. Calvin Kim will not be denied. To the house, touchdown again. Oh man, his 4th rushing touchdown of this game. He has 1 receiving as well. He has all of the touchdowns for Tallahassee to this point, and attributes to all 41 of their points minus 2 field goals. He is absolutely en fuego. This will give him 23 touchdowns on the ground this season so far. He's trying to get more. Unreal rushing by that man, J. Calvin Kim. Extra point going to be sent up and on the way, and it is good. Carolina is going to have some work to do to try to get back into this game. Carolina faithful are obviously saying they're glad it's the last game of the season. Sitting at 1-10, going nowhere this season. They have the last place record in the league. They've had some good vibes. They've been very, very close on a number of occasions to getting wins. Just haven't been able to put it all together when it mattered. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. There's sure to be some changes in the offseason as they try to find an identity, as this will be returned by Strike back to the 27-yard line. And J. Calvin Kim easily been the MVP of this Tallahassee roster this entire season. Under center. Looking to throw is Biddix. Over the middle. That one is dropped. Jason Moffitt actually jumped up and made a good defensive play. Jeff Brooks, the generic wideout, is one who dropped that pass right there. Feels bad for Carolina. But huge credit to the Tallahassee Pride. They had a game plan in place, and they've made it work. Baltimore now up 34-7 on the Queen City Corsairs. Throwing to the outside, has a grab out there. It's Harrelson. He's had a really good day. He has another first down. He's closing in on 200 yards receiving. Not quite enough. It's been, unfortunately, a one-man show out there for the Skyhawks, not an 11-man show.
1st and 10.
It's what's attributed to some difficulties for this roster. Under center is Biddix. Thrown over the middle. That is a grab at the 42, 44-yard line is what they'll say. Heath McDaniel Jr. brings in his 4th catch. And he has one over the middle. Game not over by any stretch. We haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet. But as it stands right now, and that one actually might, that ball looked like it hit the ground and caused it to secure in his hands, but they'll call it a catch regardless. 1st and 10. This will be a throw over the middle. That's a grab for Mark Strike. Down to the 27 of Tallahassee. So game not completely out of reach yet. There's still plenty of time, still a minute left in this 3rd quarter. Then they have a full 4th. If they can get a score before the end of this 3rd quarter, and Tallahassee might have to put one more score on the board to ice it. Throw to the outside, one-handed grab from Johnny English, and you'll get it down to the 25-yard line, but nothing else. Queen City has gotten back on the board, 34-14 out in the Monument City. Throw to the outside, another one-handed grab for English, and he's going to get lit up. Quarterback comparison on your screen, 270 versus 238. Mark Biddix has thrown the ball a little bit more, but Christian Christensen really hasn't had to. Hand it off to his halfback. Watch him work. We are down to the final frame in Tallahassee. It's the Pride 42, the Skyhawks 20. This is the SFL Network on YouTube. Under center is Biddix as we start the 4th quarter of play. They need points. They need them quickly. That draw play is going to give English some running room down to the 11-yard line, and that's where they'll set up shop. Need to get points very, very soon. You got to think they're close. Good spin move. Just sends the defender way off to the side. I'm going to test the finishing skills of this Tallahassee team. They've got the Skyhawks right where they want them. In the I formation is going to be Biddix. 3-step drop, throw to the outside. It's English again, and he is taken down fairly easily. Bones Malone, the linebacker, comes up, makes a nice hit in the open field. It'll be at the 12-yard line. Six in the box. Throw to the left side. Has English trying to cut his way through. He'll gain maybe a yard. They'll say he is at the 12. 3rd and 11 upcoming. Skyhawks have to get points in this possession. Every possession is a clear must-have. English is on the sideline for this 3rd and 11. Obvious passing situation for Mark Biddix. 3 wide to the right, 2 wide to the left. 3-step drop. Looks to throw. End zone. Back of the end zone. Touchdown. Huge grab in the back of the end zone. And that is Heath McDaniel Jr., his first touchdown grab of the day. Nice post route into the back. Absolutely have mercy on that secondary. Very good throw, better catch. And the Skyhawks are going to make it a 15-point deficit should they hit this extra point. Kick is on the way, and it is good. 42-27. Seen 69 total points between these two offenses, which is ridiculous. 9:32 left in the fourth quarter. Skyhawks would do good to get the ball back fairly quickly here. Ball game at the half in Baltimore. 34-14. So we're seeing high-scoring affairs on both sides of the Eastern Conference. This will be returned. And back to the 28 we go. So here we go. Tallahassee, they have the job in front of them to waste as much time as possible while still keeping the chains moving. Under center. A game that was not in doubt about 10 full minutes ago is going to be handed off to Calvin Kim. He's got more room to run. Then that man is an absolute beast. Hits the 200 mark in full stride, and he has 24 carries on the day. 206 is his number. And just when you think the doubt starts to creep into Tallahassee, they get a run like that. First and 10. Christensen is going to be under center. He's got Kim behind him. More than a few stack in the box defensively. Christensen will throw. Has a ball right side. It is Ken Gossett to the house. Pride touchdown again. You talk about a finish. He just blew by his cornerback. And that is a big, big score for Tallahassee. Ken Gossett's second receiving touchdown of this game. Or no, his first receiving touchdown of this game. Jared Cochran has the other. Kick is going to be on the way to make it again into a 21-point advantage. 22-point advantage, actually, with the math being right. Kick is up and on the way, and it is through. So Tallahassee, just when they had some doubt creeping in, that was a big, big one to get. And the Skyhawks will get the ball back quickly, but not in the fashion that they wanted by any stretch of the imagination. One smile you can put for Carolina at this point. They put 27 points up on a very athletic defense. This will be all the way down to the 6-yard line is where he'll take it. Mark Strike has some room to run, breaks through one, gets to the 32. So 8:43 left. And in the gun, 5 wide is Mark Biddix. 4 on the defensive line, likely only going to send 4. And indeed they do. Throws over the middle. That's intercepted. Second interception of the game thrown by Mark Biddix. And that is a big one to really put any doubt away as Alex Bond jumps in front of the route from the safety position. And that was a desperation throw. Desperation play, and Alex Bond picks up the pieces. Under center is going to be Christensen. Throws over the middle. That is tipped and incomplete. Ken Gossett, 7 of 9 on receptions. No drops to his detriment. Has that touchdown that he just got a moment ago. Tallahassee with the football back, just trying to waste as much time as possible. They do not need to rush things here, but the clock is not currently moving. Take a look there at David Yanez. Haven't called his name much as far as in coverage. Drop back, hand off to Calvin Kim. He has all sorts of room to run, and he will get 9 more to add to his total, make it 215 on the ground for that man.
Let's go. 3rd and inches.
Under center. Clock is moving, closing in on 8 minutes left. Another one for Calvin Kim. Spins out of 1, gets through 2, but not 3. And it'll be first down again as they get inside of Carolina territory. He's been a man on a mission all day long. Calvin Kim wants that 1 seat. Hand off again to Kim. Spin move, and he'll get 6 more added on as it goes all the way down to the 36.
7 on the play. Number 52 with the tackle.
Queen City again threatening as they are in the red zone of Baltimore
2nd and 3.
as they play there in the 3rd quarter. Under center is Christensen. 3 at the top of your screen. Hand off to Kim 1 more time, and he will not get the first down on this play. 226 on the ground. He's got 4 rushing touchdowns in this contest.
3rd and 3 from the Hawks, 45-yard line.
Throwing to the left. It is a grab and a first down. Very, very close to not getting it, but Jared Cochran will not be denied, and it'll be a 1st and 10. New set of downs for the Pride. 6 and 25 left. They're doing a good job burning some clock here. Still outside of the red zone. Under center, hand off to Kim 1 more time. He's going to try to get through another. He's got a 5-yard gain. This man is trying his best to get to that 300-yard all-purpose mark.
26 with the tackle.
And the way this is going, because the way this game is going, he should get the ball a majority of the next 5 minutes and 53 seconds. And if that's the case, he may do it. There's 25 yards between him and the end zone here. He will not get the ball on this play. Christensen moves up in the pocket, throws over the middle, has a catch over the middle. That is a great piece of improvising. As Wesley Weeks is another big target for Christensen to hit over the middle. Great angle for Christensen to run at between the tackles to get back to the line of scrimmage and fire a dart. Really good work by that man. This team is going to be scary in the playoffs no matter what seed they are. Under center is Christensen. And handoff to Calvin Kim, and he'll get a couple. 234 on the ground. 7.8 per carry. Aside from that, English 59 yards on the ground.
2nd and 7.
Handoff through the middle. Looking is going to be Allen Urban. Did he get there? No, he did not. Down to the goal line, but short. 1st and goal for Allen Urban. Let's see where he touches here. Yep, just short of that goal line for sure. 1st and goal upcoming. Carolina trying to hold down the hatches. Urban's still in the game. You think he's probably going to get a goal line run here. Under center is Christensen. See what he does here on 1st and goal. Wasting as much time as possible. Urban is not going to get there. 2nd and goal as he'll get rushed back to the 2.
1 on the play.
Second play we've seen him in a row. See if Calvin Kim's back out there. He is. Looks like he's in the huddle if I did see that right. 101 yards receiving for Ken Gossett. And Allen Urban is still in the game. He may get a third rush in a row. We'll see what they do on 2nd and goal. Christensen going to cut it down as much as possible. It will be a handoff. End zone. Touchdown. The 5th rushing touchdown for this Tallahassee offense. And it's Allen Urban, the backup halfback, who gets it done 56-27, pending the extra point. An update from Alaska. In Anchorage, Mexico City goes to Anchorage and beats the Alaska Storm by a count of 25-23. Queen City making it a little bit closer, 34-21. But this game deletes any doubt of any point differential issues, at least for the time being. Kick is up and on the way. It is through. 56-27 in favor of the Tallahassee Pride as we play with 3:25 left in the 4th quarter. Carolina with 3 minutes and 25 seconds left in their season. And this ball going to get all the way down to the 6, taken in there by Mark Strike. 25-yard line is where he ends up. And that's where Mark Biddix will be out into the game for what could be his last drive of the season.
1st and 10 from the Hawks, 26-yard line.
Looking to throw. Has it to the outside. That's a good-looking grab for Heath McDaniel Jr. 93 yards receiving for him. He's got a touchdown. His 6th grab of the game. So point differential likely won't be an issue for Tallahassee. Now the only thing standing between them and a 1 seed is a Queen City loss. It's a 13-point game in Baltimore. Playoff scenario is becoming clearer and clearer every minute. This will be thrown over the middle and a huge hit on Sean Harrelson. He does bring in the football, but that is a massive collision at the 43-yard line. Looking to throw to the outside, and Johnny English with another one-handed grab. He's had a number of those tonight. Does not go for very much. Looking to throw. Over the middle and just far enough that Heath McDaniel Jr. cannot bring it in. In the gun, Mark Biddix trying for a good finish. Needs 8 yards to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw to the outside. Has a grab, and that is at the midfield stripe, but still short of that first down marker. Likely going to see, well, it depends on what the mentality they have. It looks like they're going to go for it on 4th down, which, I mean, at this point, is it a good idea for them to do so? I mean, if they want to be competitive, yes. However, might just be out of reach anyway. Seven seconds on the play clock. Southpaw throws to the outside. It is a catch and a first down. Heath McDaniel Jr., his 7th grab. This one will move the chains on 4th down. Closing in on 2.5 minutes left in this fourth quarter. This will get us ever closer to that. Long drop for Biddix, has plenty of time. Throws over the middle. That is tipped and intercepted. Back the other way. That is going to ice the game. How about one for, believe that is Bones Malone. The linebacker comes up and makes a play to keep the ball in his team's possession off the tip. And that is going to give plenty of chance for, actually Alan Urban is back in the game. He's going to be the halfback for the time being. J. Calvin Kim's night is likely done. Christensen is actually, no, the backup quarterback is in as well. Just going to waste a little bit of time, get the handoff done. Handoff incoming and an immediate tackle. Second and 10. Didn't lose anything. Shepard comes up and makes a stop. We're officially in lopsided territory in Tallahassee.
Second and 10.
Here we go! Here we go! Right now!
Under center, we hit the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left in the Skyhawks season. Tallahassee taking care of business so far. We'll see what the future holds. Could they be a 1 seed? We'll find out in just a few.
Second and 10 from the Hawks, 46 yards.
Baltimore lining up for a field goal against Queen City, trying to make it a 16-point lead. This will be a handoff to Urban, and he'll get a couple. Carolina starts the timeout brigade. They will call their first.
Number 52 with the tackle. Third and 6.
Baltimore does make that field goal, so they are up 16 points on Queen City. Still some time left in the third quarter of that game. Definitely welcome you to stay with the SFL after this game is done and get over there to watch the end of that. Urban through the middle has a good run and has a first down. But give Eric Vincent some love. He's the one calling that game over on the second half of our 8 o'clock Central doubleheader. Game of the week also going on with the Vancouver Legion trying to lock up a playoff spot. And that's a story as well. That team started 0-4 and has come back to rattle off a bunch straight. There's a defensive penalty. Urban has a free play. He'll rush it through the middle. Encroachment going to be called and probably accepted.
Neutral zone infraction. Number 92, defense. Dog penalty. Repeat, first down.
First and 5.
So 1st and 5 upcoming. It'll be the victory formation for the Pride. QB Neal incoming. And they will start the clock, and Carolina is now out of timeouts.
Second and 6.
So great gameplay by the Tallahassee Pride as they do their job. They take care of business. And they may be sending some Christmas cards over to Baltimore. Should Baltimore hold on to this lead they have against Queen City.
Third and 8 from the Hawks, 34 yards.
Set. You don't get nowhere running the ball right now. 2 minutes. 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 2
So another kneel incoming. Still got over a minute left, so they'll have to probably do with, whether they punt it or attempt a field goal. It's up to them. 56-27, 29-point lead for the Tallahassee Pride, as they are likely going to win by that margin. 4th and 10. They could... Yep, they will indeed punt it. So they'll give the Skyhawks back the football for one last go of it. Punt incoming with 29 seconds on the clock. Going to kick it to the right. And it'll go out at the 19-yard line. Crowd starts to get loud, appreciating what their Pride has done. They have done their job. The obligations have been met on the Pride side as they erase the point differential, first and foremost, but they also get the win. So the way it works, guys, is if the Pride, whereas the Pride are going to hold on here, no doubt, Pride are going to win. The Corsairs, if they lose, the Pride take over the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, which we'll know very shortly if that is the case. That's the ball to the outside. Carolina trying to get more points. Not going to happen here, but a good one to Sean Harrelson. So the Pride take the 1 seed. They will play against the Atlanta Swarm in the first round in the semifinals of the Eastern Conference. The Chicago Wildcats will await the 2nd seed. So the Wildcats in that 3 seed right now, they will play if everything holds up, they will play the Queen City Corsairs. So should be very interesting, but at the moment the Pride are likely to leapfrog a Queen City squad that has held the lead in that conference for a majority of the season. And you got to give credit where credit is due. It's been a crazy good season for a lot of teams in the Eastern Conference.
Second and 10.
18 on the clock. Another long pass incoming. Likely what we'll see. Thrown short. That one is a catch. Very close to being intercepted, actually. But it will indeed be a grab. Mark Strike got the catch on that. And a spiked ball. So likely a heave and hope with 5 seconds left in the game upcoming. See if Carolina can make it a little bit closer. Legion up on the Renegades in the 4th quarter, 28-7 as well. And so a Hail Mary coming from Mark Biddix. Mark definitely sending some love out to your family. Hopefully your daughter is okay as he heaves one deep to the right. That is a catch at the 1-yard line, but it will end the game, and that is going to do it. So Biddix pads his stats a little bit with a long pass. Unreal. But that is going to say goodnight from Tallahassee, Florida. The Pride, they do their job. 56-27 is the final score from the Sunshine State. If Queen City loses, you're looking at the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. We'll see if that indeed is the case. But for now, we say goodnight and goodbye. This has been a presentation of the Simulation Football League. For more information, head over to simulationfl.net. For the rest of our SFL broadcasting crew, Cameron Irvine, Eric Vincent, Andy Hamilton, and everybody from the broadcast team, Chris Curtis saying it's been a heck of a regular season. We will see you in the postseason. Good night from Tallahassee.